Now to you.
Now to you.
First week, you pick the Bills over Kansas City to cover.
Right.
1-0. Last week, you picked the Bills, or week 2, you picked the Bills to beat Oakland, which they do, but they don't cover.
Now listen,
so you're 1-1.
Let's talk about that real quick. Okay.
1 win, 1 loss, right?
Yeah. Yep, that's right.
Last week, you picked the Bills to lose to the New England Patriots.
ATS.
Right.
Let's hear it.
Tom Brady's, everybody rah, rah, rah. He's the best in the NFL. The Patriots the best in the NFL. I don't really want to go against that grain based on the fact that the Bills won 2 weeks in a row, even though last week technically was a push, or a loss.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? I'm just not going to upset the apple cart. I'm going to go with the Bills are going to take a dumper.
Which I assume means you thought they were going to lose
correct.
To the New England Patriots.
Yes.
All right. Welcome to the NFL.
Can I stand up for him for 1 second?
Yeah.
The Oakland game was a push.
Yes, but a push is a loss with the bookie. We talked about that last week.
I know we did, but just
thanks, Jeff.
How about we do 1-1?
A win, a loss, and a tie?
Yes, baby. I'm throwing it out there. You're the judge on that. You give it thumbs up, thumbs down.
All right. I'm going to go.
And we'll get back next week on that. It's still under review on.
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, good.
The official, we're in the replay. I'm in the replay closet there right now. This week, the Bills are on the road. Tomorrow, they play in Cincinnati. It's a 1 o'clock start. You can see it on Channel 8. I know you'll be watching the game.
That's correct. I will.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Yes.
Let's hear your expert analysis of what you think is going to happen
What
tomorrow.
I think is going to happen. Can I read my notes? Because I forgot already.
What's the point spread? What's the...
The Bills are favored
3?
by 3 on the road.
Okay.
Here's what's going to happen this week. I'm going to go with the Bills this week to take Cincinnati. All right. And the reason why is because they don't have to change time zones, so they're just moving over to Cincinnati. No big deal. Okay.
Yep.
So they're also very strong this year. If they lose this game, the fans are going to kill them all. The entire team. See, you know what I mean?
Because Cincinnati is terrible.
Coach Changeli said after the game, we have to learn how to keep the momentum. It's one thing to win 3 in a row. How do we move
keep
forward?
it? So
I was just saying last night.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're probably going to be working their butts off to make sure they keep it going. So I'm going to gamble on that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the last thing I was going to say is, if Cincinnati's real estate is crappy like Cleveland's, they're going down for just that alone.
Okay.
You like that?
Well, you said that about Oakland, too, a couple of weeks ago, remember?
Right.
Right. Now, against the spread, you think the Bills are going to win by more than 3 points?
Can I jump in here real quick?
Hold
I'm
your
into
thought.
it big time.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Shall we do the spreads at 0.5s so there is no ties?
Oh, okay.
All right, then we'll call it 2.5. We'll give them.
Do you do 2.5 or 3.5?
We'll go 2.5 just to make it a little bit easier.
2.5.
Which means will the Bills win by 3 points or more?
Yeah.
You think they will?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to do it. I got to do it. I know what your Jeff thinks they're not gonna, but I'm gonna say they're gonna.
Oh, you got to go.
No.
You think they will?
I'm
The
a Bills backer. Man.
Okay.
But you're also a fan of the home team underdog.
Yes, that's what.
There's a thing called home team dogs, and you don't know about this, do you?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Home team, Kansas City.
Yep.
If they're underdog on the game, it's like 70% times they hit to cover the spread.
Right, and that's.
So in other words, we got -3, but we're saying -2.5, so it's a field goal.
So I'm taking the worst odds.
Hey, if it comes down to a field goal,
okay,
you're
Good.
bucking the odds.
I'm bucking the odds,
Yeah.
and that's what I intend to do as we stand here right now.
I heard another great stat though this week. 3 out of 4 teams that start the season 3-0, 3 out of 4 times they make the playoffs.
75%.
75%. Yeah, so that's kind of.
I mean, isn't it refreshing to see Buffalo Bills at 3-0?
It is. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk
seriously.
about. I don't pay attention to the games at all, but last week that stadium was rocking. Those fans were on fire. Wrong or right? I mean, it was incredible. Just watching it on TV. It was very high-strung, emotional, intense.
I made a huge mistake last week. I was scheduled to play golf with these guys that I see just every once in a while. Not ever thinking that the Bills would be as compelling as they are. This date was in the books for like 3 months.
You canceled.
No, I didn't cancel.
Oh,
so I did the old, I'll tape the game, and when I get home, I'll watch it. Hopefully, I won't know what happened. And I made it a point to not talk with anyone about football out at just playing with this foursome, and we get finished. I'm driving my cart to the car. I'm going to put my clubs in the trunk, drive away.
People are jumping up
Some
and down.
guy, I have no clue who this guy is, yells, "House! How about them Bills? They beat New England."
Oh, it ruined it.
And I wanted to be excited, but at the same time, I wanted to wring this guy's neck. Because I was going to go home and watch the game as if it was really happening.
So you flipped him off and got in your car?
I wasn't happy. I wanted to be thrilled, but so I knew what happened. It made it a little more fun in a way to zip through the game in the DVR. I was able to go through the whole first half with
that first half. You just fast forwarded. I
did. I did, but I can imagine what it must have been like when the Bills fell down 21-0.
Yeah.
I was like, here we go again. We got the bad Fitzpatrick.
Right.
And I was home on Sunday,
Yeah.
and I was watching the game, and I was flipping that back and forth between the Giants game and the Bills game. And I'm a Patriots fan. And I just remember, and I'm on Facebook, and I'm watching all these people go, up. There goes the Bills. Are you a Believer? And all this stuff. And they're making fun of them. And then that game turns around, and I found myself as a Patriots fan, rooting for the Bills. I'm going, oh my God, this is incredible.
They're a feel-good team this year.
Well, how do you think I felt when my 7-year-old, the first half of the game, is going, "Pat's Pics, Dad, you're right, you're right." And then and then he left.
You've gone from not even knowing 5 teams in the NFL to having your son talk about your
Pat's
picks.
Pics.
That's great.
Property Source Radio.
All of Pat's picks are on the Property Source Radio website, which is propertysourceradio.com. And
Click on the link that says Pat's Picks, and it gets right there.
And again, you're picking the Bills to cover 2.5 points tomorrow against Cincinnati.
Correct.
I just hope that for Buffalo's sake, I was just saying this last night, that they don't, they're doing good, and I hope they don't just tank. You know what I mean?
For the shoe to fall, right?
I hope they don't. I really do. I mean, they're on a good momentum and they have a lot of. But I hope the highlight of their season isn't that Patriots game. I hope it keeps going.
You're looking at. I was watching that game and I was, I could see a fumble, C.J. Spiller getting the punt.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, he fumbles it, and then the momentum changes. But it didn't happen. They didn't make many mistakes.
Or how about down there at the goal line at the end of the game when Fitzpatrick was having problems kneeling down? He loses
what was
the
that
ball.
all about?
Yeah.
Well, they just were trying to kill the clock down to the last second. It was good game management, something the Bills have never been good at before.
Oh, okay.
One other reason why I like your prediction tomorrow is Cedric Benson, the top running back for Cincinnati, is out. He's suspended for 3 games for inappropriate activities during the lockout.
Oh, it's like my son in the
He was
bathroom.
arrested, right?
Okay.
He was throwing paper towels and.
Wouldn't it be ironic if we switched at the top of the hour back over to ESPN and they're talking about home repairs? Wouldn't that just be the most unbelievable? All right, anything else? Anybody got any plans for the day?
No.
Beautiful Saturday, a little bit chilly.
Gonna have to mow the lawn or
Mow
try
the
to.
lawn.
I got to do that one more
trudge through
time.
that. Are
One
you
more
still
time,
mowing or
okay.
are you paying somebody?
No, I've been paying people until this season.
And now you're doing it yourself.
Yes, because the guy kept jacking my prices up. So I just said, no, bye-bye.
That's done.
Yeah.
How about fall cleanups? That's what kids are for, right?
Yeah,
Gutters.
Exactly. Yeah, that
Oh,
too.
yeah?
I got a cool leaf blower that blows them right out, right up the gutters.
Wait until the leaves fall, I would say, though.
We have a tree. We have a tree in our neighborhood. It falls. It's the first one to fall, and it always blows right into the neighbor's yard. It's just so sweet.
Yeah,
It's
I've got some of that too. I'm on the top of the hill. The wind catches it and blows it all over the neighbors. It's kind of fun.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to head out into this chilly October morning. Thanks for joining us this morning on Property Source Radio. Do we have a guest next week? Does anybody know?
Who knows?
No, we'll just have to show up. If not,
Stay
then,
tuned to the website.
Enjoy the game.
yes, enjoy the game. I will enjoy the game, and I'll be thinking of you all day.
Oh yeah, cursing me.
All right. College game day is next, and of course, everything having to do with baseball playoffs. Next Saturday, Property Source Radio. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. You can give us your input by just going to the website, propertysourceradio.com. Back to ESPN after this. Sports Radio 950 ESPN.